Hello friends, in today's episode I'm going to show you how to install a module from AutoABC that adds CarPlay and Android Auto to the original factory navigation system on an Audi A4. This upgrade will let you use your favorite navigation app, listen to any podcast or music you like, and even mirror your phone screen while still keeping all the functions of the original head unit. But that's not all. Thanks to the effort put into making this video, I managed to secure a special 20% discount code exclusively for my followers and subscribers, available only for the first 30 units, because at the DIY workshop we like to save money. This is the module box from AutoABC, specially designed for the MMI 3G system, compatible with Audi A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, S4 and S5 models. To be sure which version you need, all you have to do is send AutoABC a photo of your center console and the media unit, and they will help you find the correct module. Inside the box you will of course find the module itself, which is basically a metal box with several ports. Beside the electrical connectors, we also have a dip switch that needs to be configured according to the size and resolution of your screen. The correct configuration of your car will be listed on a sheet inside the box. Next, we have this wiring harness used for the gateway transfer. There's no point going into details about its purpose and making this tutorial longer. I'd rather show you step by step how everything is installed. Then we have this wiring harness with two large connectors called Quadlocks. A wiring harness with RCA cables and a USB-A port in case you want to use wired CarPlay or Android Auto. Personally, I prefer not to install it because we have wireless connectivity, which works extremely fast. Then we have the LVDS cables with the specific connectors, the Wi-Fi antenna, the special keys for removing the original media unit, and a very detailed and well-made user manual. Here you'll find a lot of other tutorials to help with the installation. There's no point showing you the entire manual because everything you need to know is already in this tutorial. Let's move on to the actual installation. We'll start by removing the glove box. For this we need to remove 5 8mm screws. We have one on the side of the dashboard, then 3 more screws inside the glove box on the upper area, and underneath we have 2 more screws that also secure the glove box, this one and this one. Let's quickly remove all 5 screws. Now we'll place the glove box on the floor. The great thing I absolutely love about Audi is that there's a lot of room to work with and plenty of space to hide the module. Believe me, this is one of the easiest installations I've ever done. Here we will connect the cable labeled Transfer Gateway from passenger side. First we shift into Sport to make enough room to remove the media unit. Insert the 2 removal keys with the flat sides facing outward, and the unit should slide out very easily. Then, using a plastic trim removal tool, we pull out the climate control panel. It unclips extremely easily. I'll place a cloth around the shifter area so I don't scratch anything with the media unit. Here's what the back side looks like. Nothing too complicated compared to other media units. To remove the Quadlock connector, I'll use a flat screwdriver, place the central part of the locking lever, and lift it. You can also do it by hand, but I didn't want to block the view with my hand so you can see everything clearly. Now I'll rotate the unit to show you where we will connect the LVDS cable. It's this port here with the pink connector. Depending on your car, the color might be different. This is the locking clip, press it with your finger and pull it out. We won't be removing any other connectors. Now take the main wiring harness with the large Quadlock connectors. We insert the original connector into its matching connector on the new wiring harness. Be careful, it won't lock in unless the lever is fully lifted. After plugging them together, we lower the lever to secure the connection. We open the lever on the second Quadlock and insert it into the slot where the original connector was on the media unit. We'll leave these cables outside for now and connect the gateway cable, which will run behind the media unit and arrive right here. All the cables that need to reach the module will pass through this rear opening. Thank you Audi for leaving that space, because on other brands everything is much more complicated. Now I'll connect the LVDS cable from the box. One connector plugs into the LVDS cable coming from the original display, the one we just removed, one into the media unit, and the blue connector goes into the module, also through the back. The jack labeled mic in connects to the one labeled mic out. Both of these are found on the wiring harnesses in the box. I like to secure the connection with electrical tape because it might come loose. There's also a jack port for auxiliary, but you don't have to connect that to anything. Now we can start routing the cables through the back. I'll begin with the longest ones, so I'll start with the harness that has the RCA ports and the USB port. Now that we've routed the USB port as well, I'll group this bundle of wires and wrap them with electrical tape. If you want to keep the wire connection, simply leave the USB port accessible under the glove box. Next is the other wiring harness, also with a white connector. The white connectors must reach the module. Now we have to insert the wiring harness for the gateway transfer. The only thing left to pass through is the LVDS cable. Try not to leave any wires behind the media unit so it can slide back in easily. Let's quickly connect the gateway transfer harness. Press the locking clip on the red connector and pull it out. Plug the red connector into one of the two matching black connectors, and the remaining black connector goes into the slot where the original red one was. Let's connect everything to the module. You don't need to worry, each connector is unique, so it's impossible to plug it into the wrong port. Make sure all the connectors are firmly seated in their slots. We only have the Wi-Fi antenna left and we're done. Let's do a quick test. Hold the media button for 3 seconds to switch between the original menu and the module menu. And everything works, so we can start putting everything back together. Move the shifter again, slide the media unit back into place, and then remove the keys. Next, we clip the climate control panel back in. We can place the module inside this compartment and hide the wire bundle underneath it. I've already stretched the video quite a bit, so I won't show the glove box installation. It's exactly the same as the removal process. Let's pair an Android phone to activate Android Auto. I go to Bluetooth, connect to Audi A4. Of course, your device will have a different name, but probably still starting with car. Pair. And Android Auto has started. The same process applies for CarPlay. Let me show you how everything works in real time so you can draw your own conclusions. I guarantee everything runs extremely fast.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the now. hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm f***ed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
What a good.
Hello friends, in this episode I want to show you a product that can upgrade your car's older factory navigation system with modern features like Android Auto, CarPlay, AirPlay, AutoLink, and even a USB output. This way you'll be able to. That was my installation tutorial. The AutoABC module was very easy to install on this Audi, and I'm really impressed with how fast it is. I've installed tons of these modules on a wide range of cars, from Volkswagen to Tesla. I've never had any issues with them. The Wi-Fi connection is stable and navigation apps run just as fast as on the phone, so it's clear the data transfer is very efficient. If you like it too, don't forget the 20% discount code, but be careful, it's only valid for the first 30 orders. All details are in the video description. I'm sure this tutorial was helpful, so don't forget to reward the effort put into filming and editing by pressing those magical buttons like, comment, hype, or even subscribe, because in the next video I'll show you how to install a similar module on a 2016 Audi A4. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.